Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful put Taylor Hayes in a compromising position with a healing session that held more meaning behind it than some fans of the CBS soap first thought. The broken-hearted doctor and her chakra partner got up front, personal, and way too cozy. But B&B planted a twist with Ridge Forrester's fix for his ex. What the viewers watched was more than a healing session. So when fans discover the meaning behind what they witnessed, they may be surprised that the soap traveled this road. They may also be surprised at the agenda behind Ridge's fix. Bold and the Beautiful left Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, furious, confused, and very scared of possibly losing her man. If she has anything to say about this, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, won't be doing another thing that resembles straddling her sickness away. Not with Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. anyway. B&B viewers watched as Taylor straddled Ridge's lap, but this was more than a healing pose. So the question looms, what did Ridge have in mind when bringing Chandra, Maneka Gandhi, to Taylor? Bold and the Beautiful has Brooke thinking that her rival is up to her old tricks, but Taylor swears she's not trying to steal her man away. B&B had Taylor accusing Ridge of stroking his ego by thinking he was the cause of her broken heart. Now, with his lap-sitting pose, it seems to add evidence to her accusations. Bold and the Beautiful fans question how this could help Taylor Hayes. She's sick over Ridge Forrester leaving her, and now they taunt her with these intimate moves under the umbrella of chakra. Then he gets up and goes home to her rival. This week, the chakra session stirred something up in Taylor Hayes, but at the same time, it rocked Brooke to the core. Bold and the Beautiful has Brooke deliver a stern warning to her rival, which is not what this broken-hearted woman needs on top of everything else. Brooke can't fathom any reason for Ridge to be part of these sessions, all except for one. She believes Taylor Hayes is out to lure him back in. There's only one problem with Brooke's line of thinking. Taylor didn't initiate the chakra session. It was Ridge who insisted upon this fix. Chandra directed Ridge and Taylor to do the poses, but Taylor was apprehensive, and Ridge was all for it. Chandra had Taylor straddle Ridge in the yab-yum position. If you rewind the Bold and the Beautiful episode and use the closed caption, you see what she called this one intimate pose. The yab-yum is not a position used for a broken heart. Instead, it is a tantric sex position. Yab-yum means husband and wife. So this isn't the healing of a broken heart. It is a position that supposedly puts both partners' vital parts in sync, especially those below the belt. That said, it seems Brooke Logan has every reason to worry and blow up in anger. But Ridge deserves the brunt of that anger, not Taylor Hayes. Despite how this looks on B&B, the anger shouldn't be aimed at Taylor Hayes. She's an innocent party in this, as her ex arranged for Chandra to come to the house. After what Brooke witnessed this week on B&B, she can't imagine any other reason for Taylor to straddle Ridge. So she goes back to her first thought. Her rival is back home to steal away her destiny. It seems like this healing session smells more like Brooke's rival is up to no good. And as far as the Logan matriarch is concerned on the CBS soap this week, it stinks. The sun dipped behind the Beverly Hills skyline, casting a long shadow over the sleek glass windows of the Forrester Tower. Inside the top-floor suite, Taylor Hayes stood in front of her floor-to-ceiling mirror, her expression unreadable. Gone were the soft cashmere and pearls of her psychiatry days. Tonight she wore tailored power, black like her intentions. The market had closed 2 hours ago. Her option straddle, once her secret weapon in the boardroom chess match with Ridge and Brooke, had gone horribly, irreversibly sideways. A bold move meant to restore her power within the Forrester empire had become her greatest gamble, and her dirtiest deed was still hidden beneath the rug. Taylor had always played with emotions. That's what made her brilliant as a therapist. But Wall Street? That was a different beast altogether. Last month, in a quiet deal over wine and whispered motives, she'd taken a position on Forrester Creations stock options. A straddle. Betting on volatility. She'd been certain a PR scandal, one she intended to orchestrate, would rattle the company's shares. The plan was simple. Leak a manipulated therapy transcript suggesting Ridge was mentally unfit to lead. The press would devour it. Stocks would plummet. The put options would soar. She'd rake in millions, then gracefully return to the company as a savior. Beautiful, brilliant, benevolent Taylor. Across town, in a dim corner booth at Il Sogno, Thomas Forrester sipped his scotch and tapped his phone with a sly grin. "She's unraveling," he murmured to Steffi, seated across from him. "It wasn't a power trip," Steffi replied, but her tone lacked conviction. It was control. She lost control. She wanted to get it back. Back in her suite, Taylor sat down at her desk and opened her laptop. Her brokerage dashboard screamed red. Both sides of her straddle, calls and puts, were worthless. Forrester stock had barely moved, despite her best efforts. Even the rumors she'd planted about Brooke seeing Eric again hadn't budged the ticker. Taylor jumped to her feet, grabbing her coat and keys. She had to find Ridge. He would understand. He had to. She wasn't the villain. She was the woman who'd been pushed too far. She sped through the winding roads to his estate, headlights carving through the dusk. But when she arrived, she found not Ridge, but Brooke. "Wouldn't I?" Brooke's voice dropped to a near whisper. "You gambled with Ridge's reputation, with our family's legacy. You tried to profit off pain. That's not bold, Taylor. That's desperate." The door slammed shut, the lock clicking behind it. Taylor stood on the steps, wind tugging at her coat, her mind reeling. A week passed. Rumors swirled. The press hadn't gotten wind of the attempted market manipulation, but the Forrester family had. Steffi, ever the strategist, convened a secret board meeting. Taylor was disinvited. Every chapter was veiled in legality, names changed, just enough fiction to be publishable, yet unmistakably real to anyone who mattered. Affairs, betrayals, psychological warfare, addiction, trauma. The dirty laundry of the rich and beautiful woven into a narrative only she could write. So did Forrester stock, ironically, from the spike in media attention. She still lost the straddle, but gained something else. She leaned in close, the flashbulbs capturing the tension. "No, Ridge, I used your silence. You all thought I'd fold, but I'm still here, and I've got the whole world reading." The straddle may have gone sideways, the dirty deed exposed. But in the high-stakes world of the bold and beautiful, sometimes losing the game was just the first step in changing the board.